Economic pain as the country descends further into debt distress in 2024. Analysts from the Institute of Public Finance of Kenya say that the country has breached the upper thresholds of critical debt sustainability, meaning it is walking a repayment tightrope. According to the experts, though Kenya is not expected to default on its debts, ensuring timely payments will remain a painful exercise for all citizens. KTN's Nyakundi Kelvin with more.
The launch of a report on the state of the country's revenues, taxes and economy by the Institute of Public Finance of Kenya, its CEO James Muraguri noted that a source of major concern for experts is the debt distress occasioned by the repayment of the $2 billion Eurobond. It is now emerging that continued repayment of the Eurobond will have critical implications for the economy, especially in terms of the huge withdrawal of dollars at a time that Kenya is experiencing an economic crisis which has been made worse by the move in the Finance Act of 2023 to levy incremental taxes, which has pushed up the cost of living.
We are looking at the consequences of repayment of the Eurobond. That's one thing. And what that means for the economy. Remember, that's a very huge cash outflow from the economy in terms of dollars. However, as you notice, this January, the IMF has replenished our accounts, and we are currently at some very good, decent levels, the current account in terms of import covers.
It is projected that Kenya will still be in breach of the upper limit until at least 2027, even if IMF reclassifies Kenya as a country with a high debt carrying capacity.
Fiscal consolidation comes at a pain, and what does this mean? Are we anticipating potentially that there could be service, default, service delivery default by government as we work towards consolidating our resources to be able to meet our debt obligations?
IPF insists that the government needs to raise new and additional concessional financing, here read as cheaper and longer-term loans, in order to repay the Eurobond. This is, however, constrained by the high interest rates being levied on borrowers internationally, which stands at above 15%, making it difficult to refinance at such a high cost.
So we have put our expenditure high up, and so has our revenue. And that means our revenue correction model needs to be looked at. We need to ask a question: is government committed, for example, to have a zero-based budget? Or we know we have an incremental budget that moves like 10% every year. And those are the questions we need to ask.
The Institute has suggested several alternatives to the current situation, saying government should explore refinancing locally and also try to lobby concessional lenders for assistance so as to minimize future debt servicing costs. Nyakundi Kelvin, KTN News.
Now, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has directed the National